Greetings, how y'all doing? How y'all feeling today? This is Soul Goddess 999 here to give you your new moon and Virgo reading. And I was gonna say mid-September, but my readings are always timeless, so we just gonna see what energy comes out, what spirit wants to convey to you for this new moon. Now, new moons are all about manifestations. However, a lot of people are doing a lot of full moon activity and doing a lot of purging right now. I'm hearing like fears of rejection. So a lot of people are being again put in situations. We also have where everything is like being pretty much they gotta face some fears. Okay. But we also have Uranus retrograde in Taurus, which is a lot of people are starting to see spirit guys, what does the people need to hear? A lot of people are starting to see really everything for and everybody for what it is. A lot of things that were hidden or that were unknown is all coming to light. Things that people didn't want to necessarily believe about certain situations or people is like spirits like, nah, I'm gonna need you to see this right now because this is who and what you're dealing with, and no, it's not for your highest good. So what you gonna do? But I also feel like we have and we still got Pluto retrograde, and I believe it's in Capricorn. So it's just really, again, it's making you really look at your core values. Is again, a lot of people's doing a lot of purging right now. It's like bittersweet right now. You probably don't really taste the sweet, but in like a year from now, you're gonna be like, oh my gosh, I'm so glad I went through what I went through, and I understand and I get it. Like even some of y'all who are more like intuitive, advanced and stuff, two for confirmation. Y'all already seeing it, like, I already know this is going to, like, I already see the benefit now, and I know that this is just going to get even better in the near future, you feel me? So, and it's going to be even better than you can imagine. Like, what you imagining now, baby, it's going to be better than that. Three twos for confirmation. Expand your network. Link yourself into a network of people who can help inspire you. So a lot of y'all are also, again, doing all this purging. My bad, y'all. It's just started. Doing all of this purging so that you can get rid of certain patterns, certain personality traits that you're not in harmony with, that no longer resonate with you, that you just picked up from other people, family, you know, trauma. Y'all have been through a lot of bullshit, but the bullshit has been for a reason. It's been divinely guided and orchestrated again. So it's not really bullshit. I can't say that. It feels like it, but it's not. It's actually a blessing in disguise. And you just didn't see it at first. That's all. But at the bottom of the deck, we have raise or promotion. So a lot of y'all been putting in this work. So the abundance is trickling in slowly. Some people still need to get rid of the yo, I swear this just started. Three threes for confirmation. Some people need to get rid of the fear of rejection, the fear of an outcome, doubts, like really doubting yourself and not trusting spirit, or just the anxiety. Like if you're having that or still going through that, just really like ask, like, what can I do? Like, how do I surrender? I don't know how. Or if you do, then be like, okay, like I'm ready. Like you need to finalize it that you're ready to surrender to that shit. Two fours for confirmation, because I feel like stability is just being your main focus. In all areas, of course, but mainly with self, with finances. Like when your finances and shit is stable, you can have a better peace of mind. So I get it, you know. However, it's been sucky getting there because of the experiences that, you know, we signed up for to go through for. A lot of it from being hard-headed, so a lot of repetitive cycles and some things that are new, but again, it's all like seeing if you're really, you know, ready to be like, you know what, I'm going to stand up to this. I'm going to have courage towards this, as opposed to, you know, running off or thinking I can't do it or thinking something bad going to happen. Like as soon as it happened, like really Or it's like, where are those thoughts coming from? Are you surrounded by people who think like that? Have you cleared your energy? Because a lot of times that's what it is other people's thoughts. So let's get into this reading. But that's what I'm getting so far. Like, a lot of y'all have really been going through some things, and now you're about to reap the benefits or whatever. So we got receive, focus, and celebrate. See, didn't I say that y'all was finna reap some benefits? You finna receive, baby. So let yourself take it all in. In other words, open yourself up to receive and allow your heart to receive love and praise from others. Give yourself permission to accept gifts, compliments with humility and grace. What really matters in your life, people? What really matters? Focus on what matters. Focus on what matters. I'm going to say it again because, like, I feel like people are really focusing on what don't matter, or focusing on the past, or focusing on what could happen from an unhealed mindset. 3 5s for confirmation. From a mindset that is conflicted, or that is like challenged, or that just sees challenges, or just coming out of that, or been through that their whole life. So you got to get out of that type of programming. But I feel like a lot of y'all are like, this is what you have really asked, prayed for. You put the work, the effort to it, like you're doing the work. So I do feel good about this reading so far. Like, the energy is good. It's very transformational. I'm hearing alchemist. So you're alchemizing these energies and learning how to transmute energies and how you feel, which is, again, all energy. Emotion is just a form of energy. And you're learning how to transmute and alchemize that to a more positive, higher vibration, because you just sick and tired of that low-ass vibrational shit. It's just not working. It's not working no more. It's not, the pieces ain't fitting into the puzzle no more. Stay all fucked up, in other words. So it's like you're, again, realizing that you really have to focus on this holistic mindset. And again, it is holistic. It's every little thing. It's not just one thing. You can't just say, oh, I'm this and that, but then you leave out this, that, and the third. Like, eventually it's going to catch up to you. And eventually you just going to start to lose interest in, like, a lot of the stuff that you used to cope with. And I seen 2 sevens as well. A lot of stuff that you used to cope with, that you used to, it's just not working no more. It's like, this don't give me what I want. It's not giving me the interest, that I need or that I want anymore. Energy flows where your attention goes. Organize and prioritize what is important to you and what will energize these parts of your life. So again, focus on your thoughts on where you would like it to go. How would you feel if it went in your favor? How would you feel? Like, focus on that instead of what we're programmed to do is focusing on, oh shit, how we would feel if we didn't like it. You get what I'm saying? We automatically go to that, and then you start catching yourself. Once you start catching yourself, then you notice your awareness and your consciousness is really starting to expand. And it's like, okay, at least I'm catching myself. Then you get to a point like, nope, nope, nope. As soon as it come in, you like, nope. And then it's gone. The fear is gone. The doubt is gone. Especially when your spirit guides and the universe sees that you're really serious to surrender. It'll be like this, like you step into a whole nother reality once you do it. Because I did it today. And I feel so much better with doing that. Like, cause that little doubt started creeping, and I was like, no, we are not freaking doing this. Like, I'm not in the position to be doubting shit right now. This is what I felt, so I need to go with it. And once I did it, I'm like, that's what it is. I'm surrounded by all these fucking people who have whatever it is that they got going on. And I clear my energy, and I was like, I can do this. And this is going to turn out exactly how I needed to. And it did. It turned out exactly how I needed to. I manifested exactly what I wanted. So it works, people. And the last card, share the good vibes, celebrate your life and just how far you have come on this journey. Find something to rejoice about, and then let yourself do a happy dance. So go out and celebrate. Like, even if it's something small that you did or that you accomplished, have fun. Whatever it is you do to have fun, not cope, but to just have fun. You feel me? Like, enjoy yourself and don't be so hard on yourself, okay? I feel like a lot of people are not, like, when your divine masculine energy is out of shape, when you can't, like, just sit down and relax and be creative, or just enjoy yourself, or just, again, just to have fun. When you're just a workaholic, when you're putting all your energy, like, you can't relax. You can't share, like, even intimacy. Like, people think that's all like divine feminine, but that's masculine energy too. When you can't express yourself. Um, and some other things, and they will come to mind. But the biggest thing that I'm getting are those two big things. It's like, and again, just not putting forth the action, you know? So that's how you know your divine masculine energy is out of whack. And we all know about the divine feminine. That's what everyone's focus is on now, because that's the era that we are in, is the healing the divine feminine. But it's still a lot of people who have the masculine energy out of whack too. Being insensitive, you know. I didn't realize how me being in my spiritual mindset most of the time, I can be a little insensitive, and I didn't realize that until somebody brought it to my attention. So that's again why it's very good to communicate, because people don't be knowing. Like, I be telling the truth, and it be the truth, but again, I don't want to come off insensitive. Like, I still want to care about people's feelings. So again, I'm glad someone brought it to my attention. And then it made me think in other instances where I'm like, okay. So if I'm not, you know, and then that also made me think, and then I seen 11:11 too. It also made me think like, well, if I place boundaries in place in the beginning, then I won't have to have all this passive aggressive energy to where I'm really telling the uncut raw truth, and it's insensitive. Not that I'm trying to hurt your feelings, but it's just not, it can be said a nicer way. How about that? And I get that. Because, yeah, people do it to me all the time. And it's just like, well, they used to. Not anymore. But they used to do that. And it's just like, nah. Like, it's basically, I will be giving the energy back. Like, and when I give that same energy back, it's just, the truth hurts. I'll leave it at that. And I don't want the truth to hurt. I don't. I want the truth to get out, but for it to not hurt. And sometimes I can't help it. It's just going to hurt. It is what it is. But I can always say it in a different way. So, enough about me. Point is, I was just giving you, you know, just some type of like example for even me, even where I'm at spiritually. I'm still learning. I'm still learning different parts of me that I want to get rid of. So, you know, just to give y'all some things, like I relate to what these readers be talking about too. My energy being here half the time as well. But I feel like that you still, again, you got to celebrate and don't be so hard on yourself. Just realize, okay, that's what I'm doing. I need to fix that. That's not how I want to come off. Bet. Now let's go have fun. You get me? So, water your garden and star bathing. So, nourishment, body care, tenderness, rest, light body, grid body, transmission, activation. So, take care of yourself, people. Like I said, stop being so hard on yourself. You need to nourish yourself, including like what you're eating. A lot of y'all need to eat, including me, needs to go on some like raw diets or like just a whole bunch of fruit. I know the quality in America sucks. It is what it is, but do the best that you can is what I would say, or whatever, with what you're working with. But because it's no excuse, like even if you ain't working with much, do what you can. Look shit up. You can ask me, you know. Star bathing. So a lot of y'all need to, you know how you sun gaze, get out there and stargaze. Look at the stars, look at the different ships, because a lot of them are ships. Get out there and do that. And, you know, you start doing it more, they'll start moving for you. That's how it works. The more you start raising your vibration, the more they will show themselves to you. And there's nothing to fear. If they was going to do something, they would do something by now. Also, a lot of you are being activated right now because, again, you have like essentially graduated. A lot of y'all have graduated, and that's another reason to celebrate. Congratulations. You have been healing 1414 and 55. You've been healing a lot of challenging and conflicting situations, generational curses. Like, you've been doing the work for all of your family, your lifetimes, like, and it's been really tough. Like, I know, because I've been going through it myself. But when I tell you, when you get to that point where you like, yes, I can feel like an energy difference, an energy shift, an energy change, it's just so beautiful and it's amazing. And it's a really good feeling because you're like 3 4s for confirmation. You're like, yes, I'm like steps closer to stability, or I am stable. I'm stable in this area. I'm very stable. I'm stable in all areas. And then you be like, okay, so this work was worth it. You know, you get to see why you're doing it. And you realize, okay, this was worth every bit of it. It sucked, but hey, I did it. Y'all need to move. Y'all need to relocate. You need to get the hell out the states. Some of y'all, if you've been thinking about it, this is your confirmation. You need to leave. You need to leave. You need to be looking that up. 15, and 6 6. A lot of you will be moving with your divine counterparts, or when you move, you will meet them there. So, yeah. Also, your healing, your activation, your just everything about you. You will get, the more that you move around, you get activated, like in certain areas, certain places. You'll start to have, dreams or epiphanies or recollections or premonitions of just the past, the future. You need to go to these certain places where your soul is telling you to travel. Like, I know I'm meant to travel all over the place. 3 5s for confirmation. I am meant to travel all over the place because I have to bring justice to a lot of situations. I have a lot of soul contracts, and you'll know how it works. Like it's just a feeling. You'll know, and you'll start to trust it the more you'll start to encounter it. I've been encountering this for quite some time, so it's like I get it now. I know what it is. Other people, they don't understand, but it's like I know what I'm doing. Like I get what I'm doing, and I understand. 16 16 7 7. I know it's a divine purpose, and I have to do it with love and compassion, and I have to do it because if not, it's just gonna keep coming to me. And I'm cool with it though. Like, I've accepted my soul's mission, and a lot of y'all, again, that's why y'all going through this. So that's why I said celebrate. Like, once you really get into your soul's purpose and mission, you feel at home. You feel like, yes, I'm doing what I'm doing, and I'm putting my work, my love, and effort towards humanity, and I'm making it a better place. And it feels really good because you finally feel like, yes, this is what I'm supposed to be doing. Don't give up. Keep going. I know you want to stop. Keep going. Don't be focused. As hard as it is, don't be focused on the money. Like, make sure that you're pricing yourself right, accurately. Don't be lowballing yourself. You know your worth, but at the same time, give out sales because not everybody can afford what you're worth sometimes. 17 17 and 8 8. Just again, let people know it's not all about the money all the time, but you still need to get paid. So it's like, hey, like, work with me. But that's coming through for somebody specific, so let me know if that resonate. But with the star bathing, I just feel like, again, you need to move around because your energy is needed in certain places. Like, you are an energy healing grid, and even wherever you are, you're healing everybody in that vicinity, in that little area. So in that big area, because it's your baby, you big, your energy big. So you're healing everybody in that area, which is again why you're going through this. Like, I don't think some of y'all really grasp just how important your mission is, and how much of a difference, and how much you mean, how much you matter, how much of a difference you're really going to make. Some of y'all have, and it's just like, oh yeah, I got a lot of this responsibility. Yeah, you do. This is what you signed up for because you can do it, and you're going again. If it makes you feel better, you're going to reap the benefits. So just do it. Move around. Go to where your soul's calling you. But heal yourself. That's also a part of it. You will be healing yourself every time you move around, every time you do what you do, where you do it at. But a lot of y'all, again, need to leave the States. You'll know if this is you. This is I'm hearing warning, leave the States, okay? Preferably before this year's over with. Make it work. You can do it. Manifest it. You can do this. Focus on your priorities. No more complaining. Oh, these are so interesting. You see me shuffle the cards. These came out in the stories today. These two. No more complaining, and focus on your priorities, and power of prayer, which I feel like a lot of y'all have been doing, been praying, or really just been, again, commanding your reality, asking your ancestors for assistance. However it is that you ask source for assistance, however it is that you trust us, source more for assistance. Give the situation to God for uplifting and healing, and be open to miracles. Heaven's unlimited resources, love, and answers are waiting for your prayers. Be sure to act upon the divine guidance God gives you to in response to your prayers. So in other words, when you like really in a bind, like really ask for the assistance. It's there. Asking you shall receive. But again, the negative thoughts, that's where that comes in at. Nourishing yourself. Oh, look at this. Baby steps at the bottom. Action. Follow your intuition before it makes sense. So take baby steps with this when you're, doing all of this. Don't, again, be so hard if it doesn't come to fruition like that. Be patient. That's what I get with the baby steps. I'm getting more, but specifically with this, like, yeah, just be patient with yourself. Don't complain. Focus on what's going right. 3 twos for confirmation. Focus on what's going right in your life instead of what's not going on right. Complaints are affirmations of victimhood, which you are never true, which is never true spiritually. Take back your God-given power by affirming that you have an abundance of choices and freedom. With your increased confidence and assertiveness, watch these positive affirmations bloom into reality. Where you put your focus at is where you receive the outcome. Literally the same thing. So if you complaining all day, if you looking at what's going wrong and what happened in the past and how it's just going to be fucked up from here on out, like if you keep fueling that shit, then it's just going to create a fire. And do you really want a fire? I don't think you do. I don't think y'all want no fire. For real, like this is too much. I feel like y'all want to be on somebody's beach, not be suffocating in fire. That's what's coming to my head. Y'all would like more to be, y'all would more likely would be more, I'm hearing like cleansing, which is what the ocean does. It helps cleanse impurities, negative ions. It gets rid of negative energy or whatever, and it puts you back more of a equilibrium, in a mindset of balance, of peacefulness. So yeah, pray about it. Give it up to source. Surrender. In other words, if you don't pray. Nothing wrong with it or with nothing wrong with prayer or not praying. However it is that you talk to source, however it is that you communicate. Your prayer could be meditation. That's all it is at the end of the day. However you talk to source. But that's perfect for focusing on your priorities, because this is Virgo season, and Virgo is all about priorities, getting things in order, getting their shit together. 3 twos and 4 twos for confirmation, and 4 4, creating stability. Hydrate, get creative, self-exploration, meditate. Look, as I just say that, baby. I can't even get it out. 3 twos and then 22, 33. Drinking lots of water will make a huge difference in the way you feel. So a lot of things and ailments that y'all going through is because you're dehydrated. You will be surprised what dehydration can cause. Delusion is one of them. So if it can cause so many different things. So just look into it. Make sure you're drinking enough water. Make sure that some of y'all need to take magnesium, not the kind that make you go to the bathroom, but the kind 1111, but the kind that like is, how can I put it? I don't know the name. It's not the kind that, again, that's not the laxative form. So it's the opposite of that. You just see regular magnesium or whatever. What it does is the magnesium allows your cells to absorb the water molecules that hydrate yourself, because you can be drinking water all day or a lot, or just all day and it's not enough, whichever one resonates more with you, and you still feel dehydrated. You also, again, if you're eating a whole bunch of meat, you're gonna more than likely be dehydrated, because meat doesn't hold a lot of moisture in it. It's best to eat your fruits or juice. I say eat your fruits. It's best to eat your water, like, so eating it through food, which is, again, what would be high in water? Fruits, vegetables. Also, natural water sources as opposed to store-bought, especially in the plastic. Like, it's Free Springs, you to findspring.com. I think that's what it's called. look for these free springs and get that free water. It is worth the trip and it's worth it. Get creative, inspire, and nurture the creativity in yourself to expand your thinking. So take time out for play. Take time out to create. Self-exploration, no excuses. You need to create. That is the key to happiness, is creation. Peel off the false persona and get to know yourself to find the truth. So again, y'all, stop holding on to these false, fake ass people, personas, masks. It's just draining you and the people around you, or they're draining you. And they fake. Just accept it. They fake. They not who you thought they was. They showing you their true colors. Get rid of them. Get the fuck away from them, because they're not changing right now. They're not in a state of capacity of awareness to change, of consciousness to change. And that's just, it is what it is. You need to meditate. Quiet the mind and let the soul speak. What is your soul saying? What's your intuition saying? Especially about this person. All right. What does the tarot have to say, Spirit? What y'all got to tell me with the tarot? See, as I said, that get away from these people. You need to leave. Emotionally, they're fucking draining. They suck. And they're just, I mean, again, they need healing. I'll be nice about it. Not being insensitive. They need healing. Okay? And it's not your responsibility. I feel like ooh, look at that Leo energy. Look at that's coming through. With the Goddess of Wands, the Moon card. Ooh, okay, so I see somebody revealing something. Or you just could come off very mysterious, viewer. You come off very mysterious, very psychic. Like, I'm here getting psychic bae vibes. So, but very bright, very light, but at the same time, very feminine and dark. But not like negative dark, because yes, we have dark and light energy. We learn to master both, to balance both, but it's not, the dark energy is more so of like a protective type energy, or, feisty, spicy is what I'm hearing. Like, like that lioness or that lion type energy from our masculines out here. That's really what once you have like got a grasp of it and like tamed it and nurtured it and loved it and like transmuted the energy, that's what it turns into, as opposed to being negative or toxic, like how we normally look at dark feminine and masculine energy. So there's a difference or whatever, but that's what I'm getting with this. Like, it's that type of energy, and evolved dark energy, not the devolved one where you're in your lower self, but now you're in your higher self, and you know when you need to use this energy and for what cases. But anyway, that was a lot, but that's what came through with that. So, and again, don't matter the gender. You already know how it goes. It's just energy that's being read. So I feel like, again, y'all have just done an immense amount of healing, and I'm just here to congratulate y'all. Again, thank y'all so much for still tuning in. If you're still here, thank y'all for supporting. I appreciate y'all so much. But I definitely feel like that y'all are just leaving anything that's, again, this is not serving you. It's just every day or every month, you just realize, like, damn, like, I really see why I went through what I went through, and you're just bossing up and leaving it behind. Like, no more tolerating things is what I'm getting. Things that you used to turn a blind eye to, that used to be like, oh, it's okay, oh, it's all good, nah. That shit is gone. That old version of me, no, we're not doing that no more, because it's toxic. It was holding you back. It was allowing you to create toxic environments and situations that you later was like, damn, I feel stuck now. And you're just not doing that no more or whatever. I feel like that the universe has divinely intervened, and some of y'all leaving some people behind as well, because the universe really does want you to win. The universe wants to see you happy. They want to see you in love. They want to see you with your divine counterpart, with your soul tribe, your soul fam. You get what I'm saying? They want to see you with people that are on the same level and alignment and vibration as you, or where you're going. They want to see you with that. So they've been doing a lot of, the universe has been doing a lot of alchemizing along with your spirit guides to assist this healing, this necessary healing, which you might have looked at as like a lot of trauma and just like repetitive cycles. This has just been very healing for you. And the majority of y'all realize what's going on spiritually. Some of y'all might just be kind of waking up to the idea like, oh, okay, I see what's going on. And some of y'all like, oh, that's what this shit was. I was healing and not just suffering because Source is mad at me for some reason. Some of y'all was karma. not to say sources mad at y'all for some reason, but some of your spirit guides was a little pissed off that you chose karmic situations over divine ones. So, but again, we all go through it. 29, 29, 11, 11. It's all divinely guided, orchestrated, intervened for a purpose, and you're divinely protected, especially once you actually grasp the lesson. You leave the situation and you understand, oh, this was spiritual, not personal. You don't take it personal. Now, of course, it's, you take it personal a little bit once you, once you have that spiritual enlightenment, that ascension, that growth, that wake up, that awakening, then you like, oh, okay, it really wasn't personal, and you understand why you had to go through it, with whom you had to go through it with, because of your free will, based on your choices. And again, you can move on a lot easier. But I feel like, again, a lot of you have done this healing and you have transformed yourself into the Goddess of Wands, which is someone very magnetic and attractive, and someone who is a master manifester. Like, your manifestations are coming to you like this. Like, life is just looking good. You're trusting yourself more. You're trusting Source 333. You're feeling complete. A lot of y'all are feeling very complete right now, and you're feeling very happy. Like, you're telling yourself, I'm hearing you saying your affirmations, like, you look good, you feel good, you love yourself, you deserve the best, you deserve everything it is that's coming to you. It's like your whole mindset has done a complete delete. What's it? Control Alt Delete, and just deleted all the old programming. And I commend y'all, because I know it takes a lot of strength and courage and work, especially a lot of courage. That's what this new moon is about. Loving yourself, loving others, being more compassionate, being less insensitive, realizing these old aspects of yourself, getting rid of things that's just no longer in resonance with you, where you're going. Like, you're just on a higher vibration, and you can no longer vibrate in lower chakra or lower mindset aspects anymore, or be around that shit anymore either, because if they're not stable in all areas, that's just not where you're headed, and that's not what you want to be around. 4-4 for confirmation. I feel like that there is a lot of celebration, a lot of someone around you is doing a lot of healing. So a lot of y'all have had so much of a glow up, multiple glow ups, multiple ego deaths, multiple spiritual awakenings. Really letting some of y'all letting narcissistic traits go away, getting away from narcissists, realizing that pattern, realizing what that is, and purging any inkling of that behavior in you or from around you. And again, that's why spirit is like celebrate. 4 wands, all about celebration, Aries energy. So you're taking the initiative to actually, reward yourself, and then be in this receiver mode, accepting this abundance and the celebration that you have coming in, being more creative. We got the Son of Cups at the bottom again, Son of Wands, really delving, and the Son of Swords. So really taking the initiative, again, baby steps. Those are all knights, but it's showing you that it's like, okay, let me, take the initiative to actually do this, as opposed to just saying, no, I'm not going to do it, or holding back, or not expressing oneself, or not taking action. Now you're taking action in smaller things, which is giving the courage, 333, for you to take action in bigger things, or things that really bring a sense of anxiety or stress or fear. You're just like, no, I'm no longer doing that anymore. So again, everything you're going through is leading to the big thing that you have to face, or that you need to face, which could more than likely be a parent, someone that you really love, or someone that you love but you need to let go of, or someone that you love and that you need to speak your mind. 3-3 and 4-3s for confirmation. Someone that makes you complete, or someone that was making you feel quite the opposite. You get what I'm saying? So either way, you know who this is and who this resonates to, but you need to speak your mind, say what you have to say. And I feel like a lot of y'all have, and that's what's done. You've had this glow up about yourself. You've really forgiven yourself, forgiven others, talk to them, say what you had to say, and you just let it go. And that has caused you to, again, step into a new paradigm shift of abundance. And I know y'all been hearing, abundance is coming. But when I tell you, it's just lesson after lesson. Because you like, the universe really needs your mindset to be ready to receive this. Because if it's not, you just going to splurge it all. You're going to give it to the wrong people. You're going to fuck it up. And spirit like, hey, this money is spiritual. This is for you to live good, to get yourself together, but also for other people to do the same exact thing. That is what you're here to do, and that's how it works. It is what it is. But you're going to enjoy it though. Like, it's going to be amazing. So, lighten up. Live a little. Lighten up, baby. 7-7. This is divine. Get into it, okay? And with it being divine, it's abundant. A lot of y'all have been getting a lot of downloads, a lot of spiritual downloads, a lot of ideas. Baby, if you weren't ready for it, you wouldn't have received it in the dream. You wouldn't have received it through confirmation in 3D. So get ready for this. Know that it will all come into order. Like my event that I'm throwing, I had to push the day back, and at first I was like a little bummed, but now it's like, nah, it's a reason why. And when I tell you, it's just all falling into place. I'm meeting everyone who's willing to assist me, like just to assist me or whatever. And it's so nice. And I appreciate y'all. If y'all catching this, thank y'all. But it's exactly what I'm manifesting, as opposed to like if I would have did it this weekend, it wouldn't have worked. Like it wouldn't have been like how I know it's gonna be, which is gonna be really dope and nice. So more details to come very soon, because the 30th is coming up and I need to go ahead and get this out. But stay tuned, y'all. Stay tuned if y'all in the Atlanta area. Come on out. But thing is like, I feel like the biggest thing is like spirit has also need you to trust and to let go of the doubt. And again, but to, in between, celebrate the baby steps you have been taking to, really reward yourself, not being so hard on yourself, but also really trust the universe with the moon card. This is all about allowing things to be in the ebb and the flow of the universe, to be in flow, to allow the universe to do its thing. You see how she's walking through the water with her two doggies. Yeah, she got two doggies. One duality. So basically, the light and the darkness. So that yin and yang energies. So what I'm getting, this is someone who is very balanced. Someone who has went through all the trials and tribulations. And again, it's simply having those boundaries, standing up for self, and it's trusting the universe. Because again, what you got to lose? At this point, a lot of y'all like, shit, I ain't got nothing to lose. I mean, what else I'm going to do? I'm not going to go crazy. I'm not going to be depressed. I refuse to go on a lower vibration, so I have to trust. I don't have a choice. And when you do, and then it comes out in your favor, you're like, well, damn, what was I stressed out and worried for? You know what? This is some healing, more healing I need to do. But again, it just gets you to a point where you like, okay, I need to ask for assistance. So I feel like, again, this has all come full circle, and you're realizing why you went through what you went through, why it's happening, and you're getting used to it, as opposed to, again, letting that anxiety or the stress or the negative thoughts to get in the way. And when I tell you, the more creative you are, the more you get into your healing, your sensuality, your sexuality. Not saying you got to go out here and just screwing people. I'm saying, like, when you do have your divine counterpart or whoever it is you're into, like, is really get into love making, as opposed to just trying to get that temporary feeling. Like, and people who you connected to, if you're not connected to them, it's just going to feel like you're just trying to bust a little nut, and that's boring. Don't you want a real connection? Yeah, everyone does. So the more that you heal your sacral chakra. Some people I'm picking up are afraid of intimacy, afraid of really getting intimate, or really just falling in love, afraid of falling too deep, falling in love. Hey, do you want real true love, or do you want to keep messing with chicken heads? I don't know if that was insensitive or not. But y'all get what I'm saying. Like, what, I mean, really, what you want? 3-3 for confirmation. Do you want elevation, or do you want to be on a lower vibration? It's that simple. But create, people. Create. Get into your sensuality. Look into tantric sex, tantric healing. And just go for it. What we got under this? Oh, and study. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, study. Get into this stuff. If you're completely clueless, just Google it. Look it the fuck up. Ask somebody. Hello, ask somebody. I might not be able to get back to you the same day, but I will get back to you. Ask somebody. God of Swords, God of Cups, Seven of Swords. Again, everything's coming to light so you can love yourself, so you can make the best decisions. So you can pick up on the energies, be telepathic, be intuitive, pick up on the feelings. What are you feeling? What is your gut feeling? What is your head? What is everything saying, feeling the signs? That's what all of this was for, is for you to get more sharper, more keen, for you to heal those parts of you that you didn't even know needed healing or existed, so that you can attract a love and a love with intelligence that y'all can both move as a unit that is, really solidified in love, and really having a really strong foundation of love, compassion, understanding, listening, just allowing one to be oneself, really having unconditional love. So know that you've been getting prepared for something amazing and something beautiful, okay? Even though it don't feel like it, I promise you, a few months from now, a year later, you're going to realize why you went through all of this. And that's what this new moon in Virgo is, for you to really get your shit together so that this can come into fruition a lot quicker and really how you want it to go. So that's all I got for y'all. I think I'm going to leave it right there. Let me know if y'all resonated with this reading, if you found it interesting, or what y'all want to see. Thank y'all so much for tuning in. Peace, love, and light.